Back in the days, the Metabones Speedbooster was the only option to fit a Canon EF lens onto a Micro Four Thirds camera body. The Metabones cost like £600, that's the price of the camera itself. I wasn't able to afford that, but now these days are gone as the Viltrox costs only 150 quid, so it's much more affordable and it gives you the same quality and functionality as the Metabones for a fraction of the price.
But is that really the case?
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Finally it is here, the EF-M2 Viltrox active adapter. I've been waiting for it a long time. I'm telling you guys, this item is hard to get. Believe me, I experienced it myself. Many months ago I bought the Viltrox on eBay from a Chinese seller. I was waiting for the tracking number to be supplied, but instead I got an email that we don't have it in stock and please can you wait for us to restock. I decided to cancel the order and requested a refund. I got my money back, so I was happy I wasn't scammed and all. So I bought the same item from another eBay seller, also from China. The same thing happened. The seller says the item is out of stock. I said, like, what the hell? Why would you even sell anything if you don't have it like in stock? I got pissed so much. I'm telling you guys, I went for a holiday trip to China. While I was there, I bought a couple of the Viltrox adapters directly from their production plants. And as you can see over here behind me, I still have a couple of them for sale. If you're interested, give me a shout. It comes in a small, nice, neat little package. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Is it broken? No, it's fine. There's a small screwdriver and an Allen key inside rattling. You get some paperwork, a Viltrox certificate and a nice looking adapter. It's got a USB port for firmware updates, an aperture lever, and of course this is an active adapter, so you get autofocus and your camera can communicate with the lens. Some people experienced problems with the infinity focus, like when you set the lens to infinity, the picture is blurry. Fortunately, there's a easy fix, or rather two solutions to be exact. Some first adapters that came from Viltrox had this little screw to the side. By unscrewing the bolt and rotating the optics inside, one could get the infinity focus to work perfectly fine. Some later versions of this adapter also had this screw, but it doesn't seem to do anything, and only by rotating the optics counterclockwise one would solve the focus issues. Well, unfortunately, the same thing happened to me, and it's not that easy to fix. Guys, I played a while with the Viltrox adapter, manually adjusting the optical element inside to get the infinity focus. The thing is that there's a conflict between autofocus from within the camera through the Viltrox and manual focus. For example, I took a couple of shots to visualize this. When you rotate the optical element inside the Viltrox adapter and set it perfectly to have infinity focus far away into the distance, yeah, that's fine. You can manually set the focus of the lens. I'm speaking about the Tokina 11-16 only right now. It's a wide angle. I don't know if this problem is only with the lens, with this particular lens or with any other lens, but if you set the infinity focus by rotating the optical element inside the Viltrox adapter to match the infinity focus, yeah, it works perfectly fine. But as soon as you switch over to autofocus and then do a picture, it's no longer perfectly in focus, even though if you set it manually, it is. Same thing with close distance pictures. If you set the focus onto a particular thing, an object, and the focus is perfectly fine. You set it manually and then you switch over to autofocus and then you click the picture. The focus is off by a small amount, but it's there. I tried many times rotating the elements clockwise, counterclockwise. There seems to be a problem. The ability to connect a Canon or Nikon lens to a micro four thirds camera is not the only thing that the Viltrox does. Everybody knows that the M43 sensor and micro four thirds sensors have a crop factor of ×2. So if you use a lens that has a focal length of 25mm on a micro four thirds camera, in reality you get a 50mm full frame equivalent. If you use a 70mm, you get 140. You get the idea, but things change a bit with the Viltrox. If you use a 25mm of lens with the Viltrox, you really get 35.5mm, because the Viltrox reduces the crop factor by 0.29x. So if you use a 100mm full frame lens on a micro four thirds camera body using the Viltrox, you get a 142mm focal length. The Viltrox is rated at 0.71x, so basically any lens you attach to it has its focal length reduced by 0.29x, giving you a wider field of view. But that's not all. The ability of the Viltrox to cramp a wider scene onto a small sensor has an added benefit to it. It makes your lenses faster, that is increasing the f number by concentrating more light onto the sensor. It acts like a magnifying glass. So if you use a lens that is f, for example 2.8, in reality it makes the lens an f2. Now you can easily speed up your lenses and make them more capable for low light or night shooting. Just like the Tokina over here I'm shooting with right now, it's rated at 2.8 f, 2.8, and if I connect this Tokina to my Lumix through the Viltrox adapter, it becomes an f2 lens. It's there on the screen. I'm recording right now. You also get this kind of a nice brochure with the Viltrox. It lists all the products that the company is producing. It's a nice read. Yeah. So yeah, the lens that I'm using right now is the Tokina 11 to 16mm. I don't have the image stabilization built into this lens, so I can't check if it's working with the Viltrox. My camera, the Lumix G7, doesn't have in-body stabilization, so I can't check if it would work with that adapter with the Viltrox either. So sorry guys, but maybe next time if I update my equipment I will have some info about image stabilization for you. I think it's working. I hope it's working. So guys, I like the Viltrox very much. I didn't have much experience with it. I'm using only one lens with the adapter right now. It's the Tokina super wide angle 11 to 16. It's got no image stabilization and I don't have any image stabilization inside the camera body, so I can't really say much about stabilization and the Viltrox, so hopefully I will give you some insights later on. But I'm satisfied with it, apart from the autofocus kind of a bummer thing. It focuses fine when you use manual focus, but the autofocus is a bit off. Overall, yeah, I'm satisfied. It's gonna give me more flexibility. I can attach a couple of, cheap lenses to my Panasonic Lumix Micro Four Thirds camera. It wasn't available for me previously without the adapter. So yeah, it's a nice addition. The quality is fine. I'm not getting any vignetting on this 11 to 16 Tokina. So if I'm not getting any vignetting on the 11mm, I don't expect any vignetting on any other lens. So that's nice. I'm gonna keep on testing the adapter. I think all the features of the camera are more or less the same. There are no major drawbacks or any changes. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you posted, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.